able to see.
Okay, thanks Amol for conversation. Okay, let's before I start any longer, we will definitely cover some of the things which might need why we need the learn this Python programming. So you see first point which is there for why we need the Python programming is that nowadays what happened, most of the manual testing is nowadays shifted to the automation, and I'm sure you're from the telecom background. The most of the people 100% sure most of the test cases basically mostly regression test cases I can say, which is already completed. You already tested some scenario, for example, LT2 handover, NR handover, SA registration, or like whatever thing. There are so many test cases are there, NSA, LT or SA test cases are there, and you want to, it's already regrets. You already make develop the test cases. You completed the test pass, and you just need to do the regression testing. So where I have seen almost most of the companies, they started or they already done the automation part. It means the test case is created, for example, SSA, SF exam, taking the example, SSA to NR to NR redirection. Suppose this is a scenario you want to develop. You develop the coding part, application development, testing you did, and you make it as a test cases. Now this is now become the regression test cases. So you don't need to develop anything. You just need to test this scenario as a part of your testing. That is called regression testing. It means you already done something. You don't need to develop any new thing, and just you want to do the testing for again. So in this, at least the test case which will develop in terms of coding and everything, coding plus testing, I have seen now mostly big companies I can say they make these test cases are automated with the help of Python. That I'm seeing, and most of the people who are not developing, like one guy from the Colombia, he said they are not started, but might be up eventually might be 6 months, 1 year, 2 years they will do the uh, they made the test cases uh, automated with the help of Python, or might be some other. It's not saying that I can Python only the longest they make the automation, but in telecom side, due to this benefit, out of 100%, I can say 95%, 90% project I have seen they use the Python as the uh, tool to make the automation. Other project also people use the Perl base scripting, all the Linux base scripting. They're also doing for that the automation. But no, mostly I have seen 90-95% project they use the Python, and that's why the manual testing moves from the manual to the automation. Okay, that is one of the reason. That's why we have to learn the Python. Second is the log analysis nowadays is shifted to automation. Okay, means what do we mean log analysis? Let's I have some made some project on that, and we'll see. Okay, how the log analysis can be done with the help of Python. We will take the question at the end of the demo. Okay, suppose we have some logs example. Okay, let's see the logs of something we have. Okay, we have logs. Suppose this is LT logs normal. That's normal message one, message two, and message three logs is there. Okay, and this is just real-time logs is there. You can take from the QXDM logs or from the network, live network or the simulator network. Doesn't matter. You just normal logs and just very small log. It's just for the demo one, and it can applicable for the big log also. So suppose in these logs, someone interested to find the RSRP value, some CQI values from that. Someone interested in the just get the message one information rather than message to, not whole information from the logs, right? So how can we do that? Let's try to do it. I read the simple code and I will see how it works. So this is the code for that LT log analysis and how it works. So normally the uh, Python code is written with the extension of .py. So any code, any file, if you see at the end .py, it means the code is written in the Python itself. So you can assume that it's implicitly defined that this code is within the Python. Extension is .py for Python. For C is just like .c. For C++, .cpp. For Java, .java. In the same way for Python is .py. For Excel sheet, we have .exlx, XLL. For the Word, we have .docs. In the same way, for Python, we have the extension. Now, how can we do that? Suppose in this is a log file is there in the text file, and the text file can be in any form. It's not required to be a text file, but I simplicity I take the text file for that. We can have any standard format where we can read the data. Okay, now for how can we do that? Just you have to do this is a function. I'm not sure you guys have not read that till now Python, so just bear with me. Yeah, I will give the try to understand how it's work. Okay, so how can we do that? So suppose this is a file, the logs is there. We open the file basically with the help of some open functions, and we LT the logs, and we trying to search the RSRP and RCKI value with the help of some sort of sort search pattern, and that is called the regex speed. We call regular expression pattern. We learned that, and we will learn obviously in the future when we start classes. So with the help of this, we get the RSRP and the CKI value in that, and you might, I'm sorry you guys don't know what is CKI and RSRP in the telecom side. So we get this value, and it will help you to more good RSRP value is good, more the connectivity, the UE is more powerful, more near to the basically to the network, that is the E node B or G node B, and the signal is strong and the more connection in network is good. So basically we will see the data and see how it's work. Okay, let's run the program and we'll see. I just comment this now as of now. Okay, so we'll see how it's worked. So we'll go here. For running the program, you just have to do something like this here. And for running the program, I used git base shell. I'm sure you guys might not know, but git base shell I using for running the code. Running the code, you just need the py and the file name. What we have, the file name is lt, and log analysis is just run it. And you see, as we run it, we get the RSRP value and the CKI value, which is present on the. So you see, we have log chunk of logs, right? So you are mostly interested in the CKO or the RSRP value. You can get with the help of simple Python code, and it is here. Like if you see RSRP values here, I think for example -60 corresponding is 25. Do you see -60 -25 like this? In the similarly so on. Okay, now suppose someone interested in, let's uncomment this first me. This is for uncomment, and I will comment as of now for this because we don't want. Okay, suppose someone interested to know about, we will take the question at the end. Okay, so don't worry about this. Okay, so suppose in this log someone interested to know the, get the only message to information, only this one. Okay, this message. So what happen, you have to do, for that you have to open the file as a lt file, message to have to search and print the message to information. Just run the same program like this and you get the message to, only message to out of this. So you can see from the big logs, you can see the particular thing what you want to do, what you want to print, message to, message one, and message three. Similarly, you can run the message one, message three, something like that. Okay, so there we can do the log analysis, basically simple log analysis. I can, but it can be expanded for the big one. Okay, that's what for this one, first one. Now we'll back to the. There is a one more example I have for you guys. That is for the, someone please mute. I've seen someone I get the noise. Okay, suppose this is a UE capability information. The UE capability information, basically it will say you that what are the UE supported. Okay, so these are logs from there, the live logs from the network. Suppose these are band, what the band is supporting, for example, right? Particularly you want to see that band combination or band something. Okay, so how can we do that? We will do that. So the program for that, let me show you the program for that. This is a code for Python 1. So what I have to do? Just go here and you calculate information, open the file and search for the band nr and you get a pattern. Okay, and also you get, this is for the band combination also. So what are band combination supported? You simply run the same thing, py, and all the Linux command. If you people are aware of the Linux, the just giving the Linux command like operations, you can do that. And you just run it. Do you see? So this particular U is supported. These are the band 78, 79, 3, 1, and this. And what are the band capability? These are the band combination. Okay, got it. These are the band combination we are getting for that. Okay, so you can, we can see right from there, we can with the help of Python we can do the log analysis with the help of Python like this. Okay, the next part is all the complex calculation can be done with the help of Python also. So what do you mean by that? Okay, so I can tell you what's the use for that. Okay, let's a Python calculation. I will make a project for that. Let's do that. 5G throughput. Okay, so I'm sure you guys must know this is the 5G throughput formula. I'm not sure how many people have read this, but this is the on the spec 38.306. The formula is there. You can refer. So this is a formula which will help you to get the 5G throughput. So can we do write the code in the Python and we can get the information from the Python itself. For writing the code, I've written the code for that. It's a code here for that extension. nrpg data rate.py is the full. So if you see, I've written the code for that. It's just simply this is the main line of the code. You have to enter the, for that you need the, what are the parameter you need, number of CCs you need, how many number of CCs, you know, memos, you need the scaling factors, you know the modulation type. You just convert all the number of PRVs and other thing. You get it. Okay. The rest run the program and just see how it works. For running the program, just simply go here, delete it, and run it like this. Okay, and so we have to do nr 5G throughput, and we'll see that how it's working. Okay, we run the program like this, and we run the program. Normally, what I did, I display the image of this 5G throughput so that people can know what is the formula, because many people might not know the formula. So what I did, I just display the image as well to the users so that they can know what's the formula for that. They will ask some of the inputs. You have to apply that inputs and do the calculation. Like number of CCs for that, number of MIMOs is 1, modulation technique is 2, is FDD or TDD. Let's make it this FDD. And what is the, you have to know the calculate the PRV physical resource block. You have to enter the numerology. Suppose 1, bandwidth 100. Yeah, the throughput is 2.4, for example, with this data. Now suppose you want to change the throughput, like how the throughput is done. So throughput can be changed if you make, let's make the MIMO double, right? So we'll see what the throughput can change on this. All the parameter will remain same. Okay, only the we will change the MIMO, for example, twice. Earliest 1 and C is FDD. This one, other factor I remain the same. Okay, I think. Okay, modulation type. I think modulation we have make it 1 is should be 2. Okay, we have to run again. We have